Hi, this is my Chapter 3 presentation of Understanding My Community. My name's Leighton Rudd, and I live in Buckland, and our school district is USD 459. Knowing our customs and traditions, I did learn that Buckland was called Corbett initially. It was established in 1885 and renamed Buckland in 1887. We are primarily a farming community. Our largest employer is Buckland Tractor and Implement. And most of the events that take place in the community are usually centered around the school or include school activities. Some of our annual traditions are spring free throw contest that the community participates in every year. It's held at the school. 4th of July celebration, parts of it are also held at the school. And then we just went to a 5-year all-school reunion. We used to have annual school reunions, but we kind of have changed that this year. Population characteristics. The population, according to 2012 data, we have about 806 people, 41% male and 54% are female. The ethnicity would be 93% white, 2% African American, 1% Native American, and then 4% other. And I found that to be interesting because we live about 30 miles away from Dodge City, and the Dodge City School have a high percentage of Hispanics. So I don't know honestly that if we have any, it's very few, maybe 1 or 2 in our whole district. So I found that to be kind of interesting since we're that close to Dodge City. Religion, I found that 45% attend the Catholic Church, 16% the Christian Church, 12% Methodist, and 12% attend other churches. Another fun point is we do not have a Catholic church here in town, so I found that to be interesting. The median income was $54,302. 83% of the population over the age of 18 has a high school degree or higher. Our school enrollment is 246, and the primary language spoken at home is English with 94%, and then second with 0.88% was Spanish. Some of our communication channels, and I viewed this in terms of ways that we communicate information from the school, would be our school website. We also had School Reach, and we used it for phone messages and text last year. We did have a little bit of difficulty, some glitches there, getting information out to everybody. We have a small town local newspaper called the Buckland Banner. The majority of the paper consists of school articles, school pictures, so in a sense, it's our school newspaper. Some of the radio stations, the main radio station is not the strongest, I suppose, is 94.5 out of Dodge City. I do know we have 2 other radio stations that we post school closings on. The same for TV stations would be KWCH, Cake, and KSN, and we also post school closing on those, and those are the 3 main channels that we watch in this area. Some community groups would be the local coffee club. It's an informal group of businessmen and some of the elderly people that meet every day at 10 o'clock. I do know our superintendent goes down several times a week and keeps them updated on school happenings and visits with them, gets some community input there. We have an Awanas community group, and I call it that. It's obviously based for kids, but it's all of the denominations in their community. The kids come together, and I would say over 50% of our K through 12 student body attend, and we have many community volunteers that participate, and it's a growing program. So I consider that to be a community group. We have another fun group in town, informal, called WWW.com, which is Working Women Within the Community, and they get together and socialize, and we have at times our principals and superintendent will go and do presentations for them as well. Last year we implemented the GAP program, which is a German exchange program, and our principal went a couple of times and visited with them about that. We have a Lions Club that meets weekly. We have an American Legion Club. I cannot tell you how often they meet. And we really do not have any current political influence that I am aware of. Not at this time. Community leaders. Of course, the city of Buckland has the mayor and the council members. Fun fact, our mayor is also our head custodian at the school. So he knows firsthand what's going on at the school and can share that and work hand in hand with the council members, and things really go smoothly there. We have the leader of the school, our superintendent, and of course the 7 board members there. Another business that I felt was a community leader would be Buckland Tractor and Implement. One of their main operators, I guess you'd say, owners. He is on our new ag board, and they contribute to the school. Students can go and work for them. They employ many community members, and so their opinions and their input have a huge impact on our school. Our economic conditions: the unemployment rate in Buckland is 3.2%. The median wage is $53,602. Sales tax is 7.8%. Income tax is 4.8%. Employment is stable. It's a farming community, and in the BTI business, there's not much turnover. There are generations of families here that they've been here forever. So the political structure would be, of course, the Board of Education and Superintendent. We have 3 principals. This year, our superintendent will also be the junior high principal. He's going to take some of those responsibilities. Our district has an annual budget of $2,120,111. We are currently working on a bond issue for a weight room and some other items there. It was interesting because a couple of our board members were able to go to the city council and answer questions about what could possibly be coming up and share a little bit. And of course, it helps then to have the mayor, who also works at the school, and he can answer some other questions as well. Our state-based aid is $3,852 per pupil. 54.92% of our students receive free and reduced lunches. And in regards to financials at the local level, we are a farming community, and the majority of our people here do not like to see taxes raised at all. They like to acquire funds other ways for the school, and some of them flat just say it's fine, no changes needed. As far as social tensions in our school, I would say maybe economic differences would be the only thing. We are a very small middle-class school, and honestly, everybody gets along with everybody, and there's not much cultural difference at all. So I would have to say, as far as social tensions, there don't appear to be any. Here's a list of my sources. I found this to be an interesting assignment. I learned quite a bit about my community. I thought I knew more than I did, so it was fun to take a look at it and see how maybe my knowledge now can be put to use, especially with our upcoming bond issue. So thank you.